Just about set for the opening tip. Coach G takes his seat, and we are underway. Germantown winning the tip. KK drives, off the mark. Ball batted out of bounds, stays, nope, go the other way with it. Get the scoreboard up. Again, GTV presented by JVB Financial Advisor. Up ahead, too easy. Easy two right out of the gate. Hortonville takes a quick 2-0 lead. That was Maggie Werner. Wisner backing down, shot off the mark. Gretchen McNeil, hustle, rebound.
Hortonville foul on number 11, Rainey Wilson. Her first.
Rainey Wilson with the foul. Inbound to Wisner, left side. Stepped out of bounds, turnover. Hortonville picked to finish second in the Fox Valley, but that comes with an asterisk because they and Appleton East might be the two best teams. Shot off the mark in the state.
I agree.
So it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. McNeil, three off the mark. Werner rebounds, up ahead. Lyric Johnson into the corner. Callie Pepler finish. Callie, the sophomore sister of Cammie. Just as long, just as fast, just as athletic. That's what you're gonna get from Hortonville. Everybody's the same size, all in that 5'10" to 6'1" range. They can all fly around the floor. They can all jump. And they have a basketball IQ that is second to none. So this is going to be a real interesting test for Germantown. McNeil, turnaround, good. Germantown pressure, broken. Drop pass, foul and good. Maggie Werner. The finish and the foul.
Her first, the team's first. Maggie Warner, shoot one.
Free throw, rolls off. McNeil rebound. Up to KK. KK down the lane. Ooh. Offensive. This is not the start you're looking for if you're Germantown.
Nope. And as we talk a lot, the start of the game and the first 3 minutes of the second half are huge.
I don't know, I might have to go talk to this referee and tell her she was waiting. No, I'm just kidding.
She said hi to both of us.
Did she?
Yes.
She's awesome.
She is.
Her brother was here earlier today. Layup good, 8-2, and an ear steal. And it is a turnover.
I did tell her that.
So Germantown turns it over, 8-2. Again, this is a different animal if you're looking for something in this Hortonville team. They are special. Step back, 18-footer, no good. Offensive rebound. Tie up on the floor or a foul. Nope, they're going to get McNeil with the foul.
Germantown foul on number 13.
8-2 early on, 15:46 remaining, first half. Elevator screen, defended well. But Lyric Johnson goes back door, and going to get the rebound. Murphy lost it off for hands.
And this game's an experienced team versus a little less experienced.
Much less experienced. I mean, you got two sophomores out there right now
that have never seen this level.
Not this kind of speed, no. And that's going to be the difference. There's that elevator screen again. Lyric Johnson step through, shot off. offensive rebound, and she's going to the line.
Germantown,
8-2.
13, Gretchen McNeil. Second,
Hortonville up.
fourth team foul.
Second foul on Gretchen.
Lyric Jackson at the
So
line.
Chen's got 2. We'll see how Coach Stubbe handles this. He's letting her play. Free throw, no good. Wisner lost it going up, but we've got a tie up. "30-second timeout. Germantown will take it with them. 9-2 early on. Hortonville over.
Okay.
GTV back and sponsored by JVB Financial Advisor. "9-2 early on Hortonville. Step through shot, and another foul, and that might be McNeil for her 3rd. Let's see. It is.
Number 13, Gretchen McNeil.
That's a big foul. That's
So Gretchen, so Chen's gonna sit. She's got 3 now. Maggie Werner. So we came in and we talked about Cammie Pepler, Lyric Johnson, Rainey Wilson, and who's doing it all for them? Maggie Werner. That's the type of team this group is. Free throw, good. 11-2. Leininger up ahead. Kayla lobs, threw it away. Lobs came in for McNeil. Ball batted out of bounds. 15-17 remaining first half. Steal, KK has it. Drops off the pass to Leininger. She's going to the line to shoot 2. Great anticipation by KK.
Foul on number 20, Lyric Jackson. First personal, second team foul.
Free throw, good.
One more.
TV timeout.
Yeah, it sounds that way. Rainey Wilson and Trinity McCodlow back on the floor.
21, Trinity Cotlow.
Second free throw. Got it. 11-4. Still early.
Got to weather the storm right now.
Germantown coming over for trap. Hortonville splits it. Corner 3 on the way. Good.
Kepler for 3.
That was Callie knocking down the 3. Wiz turnaround very wisely. She was going to have that blocked, and she threw it off of Pepler. Very smart play on her part. 14-4 early on. 14:47 remain. Lob over the top. Murphy hustles down, gets it. Skip pass, lobs, dribble handoff. Ends up in Leininger's hands. She goes to the hoop and finishes. Good strong move from Lucy. And now you're gonna get a foul, and that's gonna be on Murphy. If you are watching this from afar and you're a basketball player, watch the intensity at which Hortonville plays. They continue to go at you. They do not let off the gas pedal. Sarah Rudy checking in.
Well, both of these teams don't. Hortonville, you know, is as we said, maybe the one of the two best teams in the state.
To the hoop, get it blocked, and they're gonna get a foul. See who they call the foul on. That block ended up in about 25 feet away. And they're gonna get Sarah Rudy with the foul. McCodlow's free throw, good.
Checking in for Germantown, number 5, J.C. Manning.
J.C. Manny, the freshman, checking in. McCodlow, 59% free throw shooter a year ago. Nope, it's Lyric Johnson shooting the free throws. My apologies, I was blocked and I had heard the announcer. So my apologies. Those were both for Lyric Johnson, and it's 16-6, Hortonville up.
And she was an 82% free throw shooter.
Big difference from 59%.
Yeah.
Pass through the hands. Ooh, a couple of those now for Germantown where the pass goes through and ends up with their teammate, which is a good thing, but here's that intense pressure. Leininger crossing over, she loses it.
Their face guarding KK.
Tie up on the floor. Jump ball. Germantown ball. Whiz Kid checking in along with Danica Gaz. On the flip side of Hortonville, it's Maggie Werner and number 11, Rainey Wilson. Subs in, subs out, 16-6, Germantown up.
Both teams
Correction, down 10, go ahead.
Both teams are going to play a lot of players. The style of play they play.
Gaz went to make the pass and took her eye off everything and dribbled it off her foot. Block from behind, Rudy. But staying with it, Michaela Werner. Is that a 13 or a 12? Is that a 12 or a 13? I can't see.
It's a 13.
It is a 13. So that's Michaela, the sophomore. Stayed with it, collected her own rebound, and is going to shoot 2. Free throw, back iron.
This game is going to help the young kids for Germantown in the future because the speed of this game and strength of this game they haven't seen yet.
No, and I don't think they're going to see that anymore the rest of the season. Not this deep.
Right.
17-6, McCodlow gets 1 out of 2. But you know what? You're playing the game, you're on the floor. You got to play through it all. KK, 3, got it. 17-9. Turnover. Just got to trust your teammates, and that was a case of they got by Sarah, and then KK rotated over. Drive, kick, 3 on the way, Wisner, no good. Grace block out, great block out. Go the other way. Shot, deflected, no. Another offensive rebound, this time Maggie Werner. And they're gonna get J.C. Manny with the foul, I think it is. That's her second. 9 team fouls already for Germantown, and we are 5 minutes and 20 seconds into this one. Every dead ball a player has subbed in or out for Hortonville. And this is Maggie Werner at the line. 59% a year ago. Free throw. Rolls off. Good block out by Rudy. She gets pressured. They get it to Wisner. KK crossing the timeline. 12 and a half remains, first half. She drives down the lane. Contact. Count the basket. And she'll go to the line.
Hortonville is keeping 2 people on the low block, looking for KK to attack.
And that's what we saw up at State last year. We can say that. And she was able to dissect 4 players because of the angles at which she attacks, and that's all about her strength.
Right.
She took the contact, was able to finish, and it's 17-11. 12:28 remaining. Free throw up and down. 17-12. So the 10-point lead's been cut to 5. Baseball pass up ahead. Cut off. Great defense. Guys, good deflection. Shot on the way. Lyric Johnson, good. And now a steal and layup. And just like that, the lead's back up to 10. They cut it in half, worked so hard to get it, and within 2 seconds, it went from 5 to 10. Gaz back outside, KK.
You can just see how the bottom people are, when KK's got the ball, just sitting waiting.
Wisner dribble out, now attacking. Runner, bank shot, no good. Hortonville push ahead, Pepler, good. KK pushing the other way. Gaz thought about it. Correction, Manny. Wisner.
Nice back cut.
Skip pass, nearly taken away, and it does turn into a turnover. Pitch it ahead, Callie. Callie's putting on a show right now for Hortonville. Timeout, Germantown, 26-12. We will take it with them. GTV, sponsored by JVB Financial Advisor.
I will see you on GTV.
Back live, Hortonville 26, Germantown 12. Germantown 17-game win streak on the line, trail by 14. Leininger, skip pass. Ends up in the hands of KK. She turns, she fires, and we're gonna have a jump ball. And that possession is going to belong to Hortonville. That thing's wedged in there pretty well. They popped it out.
It would have been impressive to see one of the Pepler or KK go up and just tip it out of there.
It was wedged in there. They were going to have to give it a good punch. That thing was really stuck in there. 26-12 our score. Germantown staying with the pressure. Leininger, near turnover, but she's stepping out of bounds is JC Manny. Ooh, interesting call. 10:53 remaining. Chen back on the floor with 3 fouls.
Well, you know,
You're down 14.
and she's going to have to learn to play with this maybe at times this year. So what a great lesson here for her.
Maggie Werner is who she is guarding. Let's see what Hortonville decides to do. Coming off the curl, floater, good, Callie. KK down the lane, contact.
Ooh.
She's gonna go shoot 2.
11.
She's so good at taking that contact and understanding how to fall. That sounds silly, but you have to know how to fall, and she does. Rainey Wilson's 2nd foul. So she's gonna come out. KK's free throw's good. McCodlow back on the floor for Hortonville. 10:34 remaining first half. Free throw, back iron. Johnson pulls it down. Leininger commits a foul, and Lyric Johnson's going to go back to the line. That was just a case of trying to make something happen. She got a deflection last defensive possession. Free throw, good. second free throw, good. 30-13. Leininger crossing the timeline. Right to the hoop.
Ooh.
Offensive foul.
That's her third.
Germantown foul number 24, Lucy Leininger. Her third.
Well, Leininger 3, McNeil 3. And on the all-important scoreboard, it's 30-13, Hortonville. Pass, good. There's some defensive mishaps happening that I think that'll frustrate Coach Stuvey. I think everything else he'll be fine with. It's just, I think he's gonna be a little flustered with the defensive effort and the mishaps. And now his shot's off. Breakout for Cammie, drops it off. Good hustle back. Gretchen McNeil to break up the layup.
And the defensive breakdowns can be taught and fixed.
Turnaround, no good. That was blocked by KK.
It was.
She got a hand on that one. 32-13. KK down the lane. You can pick which one. I mean, she bowled through two, but it's going to be an offensive foul, and that's 2 on her. So the fouls are starting to pile up.
She may need to pull up and shoot the jump shot once she beats the first defender and when she gets in the paint.
Cammie Pepler, pull up, good. Hortonville making it look real easy. It's easy to do when you're up 21, nice and relaxed. 3 on the way, long.
When they get out and run, you know that, Coach.
They're track athletes, every one of them. Cammie drops it off to Lyric Johnson, blocked. Leininger with the block. KK, open court. Oh my, oh my. Student section, you love that one too. 34-15. Cammie, deep 3, got it. And the lead's 22. Murphy crossing the timeline. Dribble handoff with Wisner. Pass, Gretchen lost it. She had lost her footing anticipating some contact and they pulled out the chair.
You got that.
Cammie thought about it, goes right by Murphy. Murphy's gassed.
Yes, she is.
Because Cammie, she gave a little shot fake and drive by and Murphy didn't move. Swing it, deep 3, Cammie Pepler, no good. 8:05 remaining, first half, 37-15, Hortonville. Lob inside, Leininger puts it down and finishes. Pressure pulled back. With all the foul trouble, they have to. Leininger, near steal. Instead, it ends up in Johnson's hand. Layup, good. Maggie Werner with the finish. KK in, KK out.
Nice pass.
Pass off the mark. Pitch it ahead, Werner. Shot fake blocked by WizKid. She gets it back. KK open court. By everybody, she's gonna go to the line, shoot 2. 39-17, 7:14 remaining first half. Hortonville up.
Both of these teams are very similar in the style of play and defense. Hortonville seniors just.
I would like to ask Coach. It's Coach Rodka? Is that correct? It is. I'd like to ask her some truth, give her some truth serum and ask point blank, did playing Germantown in their style last year translate to your offseason? Is that what you took from it? Is that, that style, that tempo, the way they pushed? Yes, you did that last year, but when you got knocked in the mouth, you kind of pulled back. You're not pulling back this year.
No.
And I want to know if that was the case. Shot off, ends up in the hands of KK.
Until, to me, both teams
to the
are going
hoop. Foul. She's going to shoot 2.
Both teams are going to benefit from this game. And I think Germantown more than Hortonville in the aspect of the young kids are going to understand what it means to play at this level.
KK's free throw, good. She's been hitting the first one, missing the second. Let's see. Last 2 possessions at the free throw line. That's what happened.
She's 4 for 6 as of now.
All right. Gets them both this time. 39-18, now 39-20? What do you have, 18 or 20?
I have to count it up for you, Coach. I haven't been keeping a running at the moment.
Did I maybe hit a minus? And it's supposed, because they have it at 20, so I'll go 20, okay. I'd rather give it 20. That one's way up there and way short. Hang on.
Cat-like reflexes there.
First rebound of the season. Let me mark that.
It is 20.
Okay. My fat thumb might have hit the negative. Lobs 3, no good. Great block out, just fantastic. McCodlow would not let Rudy get after the ball. Backcourt pressure.
She did well.
Get it to Callie. Drive, kick. Travel.
Good call.
Only the 4th turnover. 6:16 remaining first half, 39-20. Rainey Wilson back on the floor. She's been in foul trouble. But she's not your ordinary freshman.
And they're face guarding KK.
Sure.
They're making KK
And
work
it's not
for
they,
everything.
it's Lyric Johnson.
Right. And then look how the defense is just waiting for her.
Shot up, good. Sarah Rudy knocks it down. Her first varsity points, I believe, Coach.
I think you're absolutely right.
Good for Sarah, she's on the board. Has to feel good, now I gotta do it on this end. Callie stays with it, gets the offensive rebound and put back. KK to the hoop, up and under, count the basket and the foul. You said Lyric Johnson face guarding. She is going to Eastern Illinois, averaged 16 and 6 last year, along with 3 steals and 3 assists. So this is a heck of a player and a heck of an athlete.
It is. And I mean, Hortonville's got more options if they need to run numerous people at her. But I think you said it yesterday or somebody did. They're going to put one person on and say, hey, if you're a player, this is the one you got to play.
Sure. Pull up jumper, good. There's Wilson.
Rainey Wilson.
Again, she's no ordinary freshman. I think she might be that final cog that they needed, because they're just built nothing but weapons. Rudy letting it fly, rattles around, comes down. That one was halfway down and popped out.
Leininger returns to Germantown.
JC Manny out, Leininger in. 43-26. First half, 5 minutes remain. Wisner puts it on the floor. Out to Rudy.
Nice
Baseline drive and attack and finish. Gretchen McNeil. Again, Chen playing with 3 fouls. Wisner cuts off the penetration from Wilson. Drive and finish. Callie Pepler is wow, what a first half for Callie.
15 so far.
KK, 3, no good.
They're out and running.
Werner rebounds. Wilson crossing timeline. All the way to the hoop, left hand, no good.
Nice block out.
McNeil rebound. KK, coast to coast, she missed it.
She was looking for contact.
I think so. Leiniger,
Picks up her 4.
that's 4.
Foul number 24, Lucy Leininger, her 4th personal.
Well, maybe she's playing half the JV game?
Double
I'm sorry to laugh, but that's a good run.
Lyric Johnson free throw good. Rachel Murphy back on the floor for Germantown. Number 10, Allison Hafman,
Johnson,
5'10 senior, on the floor for Hortonville.
Sorry about that. Johnson has 11 right now.
47-28. We are under 4 minutes left in the first half. GTV, sponsored by JVB Financial
Nice.
Advisor. Give it go, Murphy, and overlaid. Just how it's been tonight. Johnson crosses the timeline, gets it to Wilson. Goes right, kicks it out. Another one.
You're going to be leading the
I've
world
got 2
in
rebounds. That's right, I've got 2 on the day. Currently trailing Gretchen McNeil by 1 for the team lead.
Well, Greta's going to get a couple more now, Coach, because you closed the gap.
Wilson rolls off, ends up in the hands of Wisner.
Watch behind.
Whiz Kid pushes, she pulls out, gets it to Rudy, two-man game.
I'm telling you.
Wisner, floater, good.
Hortonville flies around the court.
47-30, 3:15 remain, first half. Turnover Hortonville, their 5th of the half. Germantown, if they can somehow get this down to single digits, it'll feel like a win. Then they'll go into halftime and collapse.
Yeah, I was thinking about the same thing.
Because they're all coming to the bench and they are gassed. You can see it. You can see the look in their eyes. They are dragging. There's one person who's not. No foul.
They both are.
And a rebound, Lyric Johnson. Play on, Johnson. Turnover, nope. Collecting the mess is Werner, and she's gonna go to the line. Michaela collected all of that, and the 6-foot sophomore is gonna step to the line. Lots of fouls, and Germantown's gonna have this the rest of the night. Now Rudy with 2.
But I think this is going to help Germantown in the long run, because they are not
Free
going
throw
to
good.
They're not going to see another team with this quickness and this size, unless you think different, Coach.
Nope, I agree. Free throw, back iron.
And it's only going to help them. It's going to
Gaz
help the young
rebound.
kids.
Gaz lets it fly. 3, back iron. Murphy taps it out, ends up in the hands of Pepler. Offensive.
Good call.
Easy call. Easy call and a great, great hustle play by Danica Gaz. Shot hit back iron. Pepler was going all the way to the hoop. Gaz set. And Pepler with the off arm gave a little bit of a shove.
Yeah.
By a little bit, I meant a lot of it.
Yeah.
Because Danica went flying. Lob over the top. KK in the open court.
Now look how the back line is just looking.
Corner 3, Rudy rattles around and off. You got to trust your teammates. You got to trust that they're going to shoot the ball and knock a few down.
Well, and I think KK does that well.
Travel again, so 3 possessions now for Hortonville in a row with turnovers.
If you're open, she's going to find you. And she expects you to hit it, or she'll find you again and give you another opportunity.
.48-30, 2:10 remaining. thing of it is, if you're Germantown, I mean, you put up 30 points.
Exactly.
It's not as if you're not scoring. I mean, last night was an aberration, let's be honest. To the hoop, Murphy, block.
And the competition's just a little bit better.
But let's not forget, De Pere's the number 7 ranked team in the state. I mean, holy smokes. It wasn't a team that should lose by 40.
Agreed.
But they did. Rachel Murphy, 5'8" sophomore at the line. First free throw. Back iron.
And don't think Hortonville didn't take notice of that. A number 7 team in the state that they just got drilled yesterday.
Missed them both.
And I think De Pere came back and won the game today.
They just lost in overtime to Pewaukee in our game that preceded us.
Okay.
Fantastic game.
Yes, I'm sorry, you're right.
Yeah, but you're right. They played a much better game. That much we know.
Exactly.
In and out. Crossover to the hoop. Shot no good. Gaz rebound out to Wizkid. Wisner crossing the timeline. In the middle of the lane. Picks up. 3 on the way. Good. Down to 15. Again, try to get it to that single digits. 1:15 remaining first half. Problem is Hortonville hasn't scored in a while, and, well, they do that a lot.
Yeah, they can score in a bunch in a hurry.
Johnson on KK. Or KK on Johnson, as it were. Callie Pepler. She's been the answer here in the first half. Rudy rebound. We're going to have a tie-up.
That's a young kid not understanding that
gotta
you just can't throw a lazy pass across the middle of the court.
Did not lose possession, and at this point, that's not a bad thing. Come out, maintain this one.
You score here, you're down by 13. At the minimum, 13.
.50 seconds first half. KK to the hoop, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no good. What you're seeing is what KK is going to face all season long when she goes to the hoop. There are going to be multiple people there, multiple bodies.
Yeah, I agree.
KK's first, good.
And again, Hortonville's coach is a good coach, just like Stuvie's a good coach. They're gonna know what to do and how to defend.
Cami Pepler back on the floor. Second free throw, good. 48-35.
Get a stop here and maybe another score, and you're down to 11.
Cami directing traffic. Goes left against KK. Cut off by Murphy. Johnson.
Murphy.
In the lane. Gets fouled, and they're going to go back to the line where they've lived. Last 10 minutes of the half, they have been at the line. Murphy now with 2.
This will be the 15th free throw of the half.
Lyric Johnson, and she doesn't miss.
She's only missed 1 so far.
Calla Lobs checking in. Correction. That's JC Manny. They're going to get Murphy.
This is her 11th. She's 9 for 10 so far, Coach.
She missed one?
She missed one
How
early.
dare she?
Second one.
Free throw, good. 50 burger. Hortonville, 50. Germantown, 35. Wisner to the hoop. Pull up, left hand. Off the mark. Callie Pepler crossing the timeline. Drop pass. A lot of white jerseys cutting off that baseline attack. Johnson to the hoop. Off. Gaz rebound. Gets it to KK push. I think she expected that contact again. That's after the buzzer, and we're at half. Our score, Germantown trailing 50-35 to Hortonville. GTV presented by JVB Financial Advisor. It's halftime at the Kettle Moraine Thanksgiving.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free. 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, it's girl sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
Back live at the Kettle Moraine Thanksgiving Classic, sponsored by Chick-fil-A, with Coach Ron Gavinsky. I'm Ed Rowie. Well, Coach, it was Hortonville, followed up by some more Hortonville, and then you sprinkled a little more Hortonville, and they put up 50 in the first half. And let's not fool ourselves. I mean, Germantown's a very good defensive team, but they didn't look it there, and I think that just goes to the talent that's on the floor for Hortonville.
I agree. Hortonville's a senior-dominated team with their 2 stars in Pepler and Johnson. And Maggie Warner has 8 points. Johnson, number 20, has 14. Cammie Pepler has 7, but her sister has 13.
That's been the difference, has been Callie Pepler. Anytime they needed a basket early on, it was Callie, not Cammie, not Lyric. And she was able to find a seam and finish. And so this is, we've talked about already, you've mentioned it numerous times, this is gonna help Germantown in the long run. We know that, but you still have to play another half of basketball. You also have numerous players in foul trouble, including Lucy Leininger with 4. What are you gonna do as a second half? You can't change anything.
No.
You are the team that you are, and I think you just keep running them at them, ignore the score, and just trying to learn possession by possession.
Correct. I mean, you're not going to see a more quality opponent the rest of the year. I mean, I know they play Reedsburg and Aquinas, but the bottom line is, whoa, they're going to get better every game, and the young kids are learning how to play at this level. You know, because Wisner and KK have been there. The Wiz Kid and KK have gone through all of this a year ago. So it's a learning thing for the young kids. And the young kids are only going to get better by day. As for Hortonville, this is a statement game, and they're telling the people how good they really are. Second half will be interesting.
9 turnovers for Germantown in the first half, 7 for Hortonville.
And Germantown gets the ball to start the half.
I don't believe they do. They had that tie-up just
Oh,
before
you're right.
at the 1-minute mark, so it's going to be Hortonville to start. Germantown on defense. Germantown coming off their 105-66 win over De Pere yesterday. Lyric Johnson to the hoop and finish.
Randy Wilson.
Hortonville also, they come in 3-0 on the season. Wisner, floater, no good.
Right, and this is Germantown's second game of the season.
Right. Lob over the top,
Nice.
taken away by McNeil. Up ahead, Wisner, floater, good.
If you watch that play, Hortonville was setting up to take a charge there. So
Every time.
Every time.
Johnson, baseline, that's going to be Murphy's 4th.
Germantown foul number 32, Rachel Murphy. Her 3rd.
Correction, 3rd.
Team's first. Lyric Johnson shooting 2.
Free throw, good.
She doesn't miss, Coach.
Whoa, what's happening?
Sarah Ruby and Kettle Lobs into the lineup for Germantown.
Looks like they're making some adjustments up there. Free throws are good, 54-37. 11 for 12 now, is that correct?
Yes.
KK, left wing. Waits for lobs, swinging it, right side. Murphy to Rudy. Murphy gets lobs backdoor, nothing there. KK on the way, 3, good. 54-40, and they completely lose. Rudy with the block. I'll tell you what, say all you want, Sarah Rudy, come out party.
Oh, yeah.
Couple of blocks, hit a 3. KK down the lane, bank, and they're gonna say offensive. So KK picks up her third. All three have been offensive fouls. Maggie Werner, who on the flip side missed a layup all alone, comes back down, keeps her head in the game and draws the charge. Every time Germantown goes into the lane, they are trying to draw a charge.
And they're you know, I don't want to say they're flapping because they're not flopping, they're not. But I think that's a nice play.
Brady Wilson for two, 56-40. KK crossing the timeline, 16 minutes left, first half.
One of the things I would work on is a pull-up jump shot inside the paint and not take it all the way. But that's something you got to spend a lot of time on.
Rudy left open, right wing, off the back iron. Cammie Pepler rebounds, she pushes, she keeps it, drops off the pass. Werner kicks it out, three on the way, no good. Callie Pepler for two. KK surveys and then lets it fly and drains a three.
Boy, by her outside shot looks so much better this year.
Callie drives right side, gives it up to Cammie from three. The answer, no, not there. Callie lost it out of bounds. Wisner back on the floor.
Well,
Kettle lobs out. No, they're saying it was off Germantown.
yeah, that surprises me, but
That's on the other end. We
other-
can't.
other
It's hard to
court,
argue.
so- and I'm not going to argue with this crew because it's a good crew.
Baseline, reverse, no good. Murphy comes away with it. KK has it taken away. Ends up in the hands of Cammie Pepler, driving, finishing, left hand.
She's going to be a nice pickup for UWM.
Another good athlete for them.
Yep.
Dribble handoff, Murphy. Leininger gets bumped from behind. She's going to shoot two.
She's only going to get better as the season goes on, Coach. She's a junior, right? Or is she a sophomore?
She's a sophomore.
She's only going to get better.
Free throw. Back iron. Shots have been flat. Hit a lot of back iron. I think that's pretty simple. It's a lot of heavy legs.
And it's back-to-back, and as a sophomore, you have not played at this level or back-to-back games as intense as the last two games have been.
Maggie Werner out. Michaela Werner in. Second one good. 14:30 remaining. 60-44. Johnson.
Germantown foul number 32, Rachel Murphy, her fourth.
Off the ball foul. Rachel Murphy commits her fourth foul.
I wish I could have seen it.
Coach Stuvey, who does not say anything, adamant on the sidelines, well as animated as he'll ever be. And then Rudy with her third block of the game. KK busts out to the hoop. She got back iron. Up ahead, layup, Callie Pepler, good. Kind of how it's gone. Looked like a layup for KK.
Well,
And she missed it.
In yesterday's game, you were saying that Hortonville takes them 2 seconds to go from defense to offense and score. I mean, and you see that. I mean, they get the ball up quickly.
Rudy
Nice wall.
defends it well. Up ahead to Wisner. Wisner to the hoop, loses it. You could see as she started to go up, she kind of lost the ball, which allowed Callie Pepler to get the block. Ends up in the hands of Cammie. Kicks it to her sister. Pass takes her out of bounds. She just flips it overhead. Way it's going for Hortonville tonight, right in the hands of Wilson. 13-25, 62-44. Hortonville up 18.
Hortonville looks a little tired right now, too.
Three on the way, no good. That's off Michaela Werner. Gretchen McNeil for Rachel Murphy.
McNeil returns for Germantown.
Maggie Werner for Callie Pepler. Whiz Kid crosses the timeline left side. Rudy, right side. Puts it on the floor, going nowhere with it. Kicks it out to KK. Clear out, KK. 3 on the way. No good. Ball batted around, ends up in the hands of Leininger. Wisner went with the spin move, and it was taken away by Wilson. She missed the shot, but Cammie Pepler cleans it up. 20-point lead. KK down the lane. Layup. 64-46.
KK's got 23, Coach.
Okay. Skip, corner pass. Good defense. Sure looked like she kept dragging that foot,
did.
but no call, and he ends up being a 3 as Rainey Wilson hits it. You can see the tap, tap, tap.
Yep.
They let it go. Now a bump. That's going to be on Wilson. That's her third. 67-46. Hortonville up.
Second team foul.
J.C. Manny and Danica Gaz in for Germantown. Maggie Werner returns for Hortonville. Nope, Callie Pepler,
Nice
that is.
pass.
McNeil, finish. Great pass from KK and the finish from McNeil. Push up the left side, Cammie. Oh! A little saucy. I think they only keep track of points, but you know what? She wanted a couple extra for that pass. Just a little too much mustard on that. I've never had a problem with that. I know you're 100% old school, so you probably got all angry. I had no problem with it.
But you want to know something? My opinion of that has changed because the game's changed.
Well, but the other side of that is you're always 3 on the way. Gaz, no good. You always say go have fun. You play the game, have fun. Play the game, have fun. I always told my players go out and have fun. Well, if I tell them not to do that, they're not having fun.
Well, exactly.
You're gonna play better. You're gonna play looser. Go have fun.
And if she would have made, if it's the right pass, and if you make that play for a layup, everybody in this
whole gym goes
nuts.
nuts. Exactly. See? Exactly. KK 3. Good. She's special, kids. She is special. Lob. Yeah, that's gonna be a foul on Gaz. If you haven't figured out, if you're watching close enough, and you might not be able to with our camera, what Hortonville does is the person on top, closest to half court, the minute the shot goes up, they're leaking out. They're going.
Exactly.
It's something I was a huge proponent of, but we just didn't have the size to rebound. So we couldn't do it when I was a coach. But yeah, it's kind of a change in pace and how things are done. It used to be go get the rebounds. Everybody go get the rebounds.
I know that Appleton East is the #1 rated team in the state, but I'm telling you, I said it yesterday and I'll say it today.
That's going to be on KK. Yeah, she was leaning like this. Yep. We had a great view of that. The referees in the crowd disagree. That's KK's 4th. So 3 Germantown players with 4. Leininger, Murphy, and KK. Johnson to the hoop and finish.
Rainey Wilson.
Correction, that was Rainey Wilson. I thought it was 20. But they're saying it was. Yeah, I think it was, wasn't it?
I thought it was 20.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. It's 2 points nonetheless.
Exactly.
Shot no good from McNeil. Sort of how it's been. Shots are there, they're just rolling off. That was the travel. How did she get away with that? That's another block. This time it's Danica Gaz swatting it away. 10:20 remaining, 69-51. Good wall, but step through.
Oh,
Gets the offensive rebound, and we got to travel. Boy, Maggie Werner's had a few of those tonight. Michaela Werner for Maggie Werner.
nice.
Strong take. JC Mann. I like the way she cupped that and went right through everything.
Not many girls can do what she just did.
I want to get out the measuring stick. I don't see a 5'5" freshman there. Do you see 5'5"?
No.
I didn't think so. Maybe. Free throw. Off the mark. She went down pretty hard. She's shaking out her right hand. She did go down pretty strong. Back iron on that one. It's going to take some time.
Exactly.
Cammie Pepler, they just left her go. Didn't stop the ball, and she scores 71-51. Be interesting to see what happens and how this plays out if and when KK commits her fifth. The whole gym held their breath, and there was no doubt as he blew that whistle, he went, I'm not giving her fifth. You can do it, I'm not.
I'm going to say this, and you'll understand in basketball. People paid to come and see KK. They don't want to see KK on the floor, on the bench.
No, and we're not saying that it was a bad call. We're saying that and I mean, let's be honest, Cammie was a little late sliding over. She now has 4 fouls.
Right.
But she was a little late sliding over. But that's one of those that could have gone. And you know what? That could have been a no call.
Exactly. And don't think those officials don't know who's in this gym to see who.
Well, I was told by a higher source that they were here to see you, but.
Well, thank you, but no.
Actually, you're the one that said they were here to see Coach Stuvey, so.
They are here to see.
You told Matt.
Exactly.
71-51. KK unable to hit either one. Don't worry about the contact. You got to keep moving your feet. They're so worried about putting their hands on them. And now an offensive call. JC Mann in position, and Callie Pepler gave a little chicken wing, Devin Booker style. That's only her second. Boy, 2 players. Look at that, 2 of them.
Oh, yeah.
Hanging around KK.
And
Mann behind the back. Out to Wisner. Wisner gets it back. Surveys. Drive, kick. Gaz kicks it out. Turnover. And foul.
I think it's on Wiz Kid.
Oh, no, they're going to call it on Lyric Johnson. Nope, Wilson. I will admit, I didn't. It was tough to see. We've got our big black box in the way, so.
They're a lot closer to seeing what's going on than we do.
Yeah. KK with Johnson on her. It's been a fun matchup.
It has.
KK, corner 3, Gaz short. She was in position.
Yep.
She just lost it going up. Student section wanting the offensive charge again. Wanted that wing. Speaking of wings, last night's food.
Oh.
To the hoop and finish. Way too easy for Wilson. 8:40 remaining. GTV sponsored by JVB. Financial advisor. It's been Hortonville tonight.
It has been.
Neither coach really calling timeouts, playing it through, letting them get their sea legs in them. KK to the loop, that's going to be on the floor. That was a pretty easy call. On that lob catch, McCodlow had her arm wrapped around KK. KK's going to go to the line. Bonus free throws. Stick around. Our W7 Jolly Good Soda player of the game. Rudy back on for Germantown, as is Leininger and Murphy.
As a person looking at the outside, I see a ton of positives in this game for Germantown. They're young kids, are going to learn so much from this game.
Arnold shooting 1 and 1.
Free throw back iron.
She missed her last 3 now.
She does go through a couple of stretches like that, but you know under 4 minutes, game on the line, count it.
How true.
Hook shot, good. Maggie Werner. 3 on the way. Murphy got it. Rachel Murphy. Under 8. Again, they're still scoring. It's just been the defensive side of things, and no question that'll be, and that took a while last year. And now you've got all these new faces, and you're going against this spectacular team, and now a steal from Johnson. All things that'll be worked on coming weeks. Left hand layup, Callie Pepler. She's going to shoot free throws, and it's going to be Leininger's 5th. Nope, they're going to give it to
the whiz kid.
Germantown foul number 24.
It is on Leiniger. She's done.
That's her 5th.
Doesn't get much easier for Germantown. Tuesday night, they will host Pewaukee. Pewaukee coming off a big win over De Pere in overtime.
Yeah, it should be an interesting game.
Not too many games where you have 4 freshmen getting major minutes. Amy and Anna Terrian for Pewaukee, JC Mann and Danica Goss for Germantown. So that should be fun.
We're going to see a good one on Tuesday, Coach.
Free throw good.
And I
Well,
was,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was just thinking for Johnson, she's not going to cover a better player in the state. So this is going to help them.
She's not going to cover many like this in college.
Correct. Agreed. But the point I'm making is
That's going to be a foul
she's
on McCodlow.
she's covering the best kid in the state. And she's done a decent job.
Yep, no doubt. Chen to the line to shoot a couple. Gretchen, 59% a year ago, hits the first.
You know, she's done a nice job yesterday and today.
Second free throw, rattles around and down. 79-56. McCodlow, full head of steam.
They just don't stop, do they, Coach?
Callie Pepler kicks it out to McCodlow. Oh. These kind rims nearly had that drop. Step through and finish. Maggie Werner. KK drives. She's going to go shoot a couple.
Boy, she has a knack of just slicing across the lane, you know, when they wall her up.
Second personal, 9th team foul. Arnold shooting 2.
KK. Oh, for her last 4. She's dragging.
She is.
She is dragging. Coach Stuve having a laugh with our referees.
As I've said many times, he does such a nice job.
Second one, good. 81-57. McCodlow to Lyric Johnson. Callie Pepler right by Rudy. She's going to go shoot 2. Well, who is Germantown going to pick? Callie Pepler, Cammie Pepler, Lyric Johnson, and then we have to pick one of the others. We try to share the love, so we're going to try to give it to somebody that had nothing to do with yesterday, and obviously we will not pick whoever the coaches pick.
Right.
Germantown number 2, Kettle.
And I'm fairly certain it was Cammie Pepler yesterday.
Also number 22, Josie Pliszka. And number 11, Emily Kolda.
And who did the Hortonville game? Did we do the Hortonville game?
We
did.
We did.
I'm trying to think who we picked.
DS, remember?
Oh,
DS
yeah.
had
Who
the
did we
7.
pick?
I don't remember.
I'll have to. Man, we've done so many games. They're all running together. Goodness gracious. Rudy left alone. She lets it fly. Got it. Sarah Rudy. Good help side. Onto the floor for Germantown. Josie Pliska.
Germantown foul.
Next foul, both teams will be in the super bonus.
Along with Amber Cephalou.
Maggie Werner shooting 1-1.
Maggie Werner to the line.
Allison Haefman into the lineup for Hortonville.
She's 0 for 2 so far in this game.
Allison Haefman on the floor. Well, she got that one, 84-60. Second one.
Maggie shot 59 last
Left it a
year.
little short.
She shot 59% from the free throw line last year.
Timeout on the floor.
Timeout. Germantown.
First one, the half coach. We're going to take it with him. GTV, sponsored by JVB Financial Advisor, live at Kettle Moraine High School. We're taking
GTV, presented by JVB Financial Advisor, is on W7. I'm a financial planner. Started doing this 36 years ago, back in 1985. What my best clients say I do for them is help them feel comfortable about their money and about their insurance protection. Work with young people that are just out of college and just getting started, to people that are nearing retirement or some that are already in retirement. There's no obligation. There's no fees or anything like that. We just like to have a conversation and see if it makes sense to sit down and maybe talk about things a little.
We want to thank Jay as our GTV sponsor.
Yep.
Had to cut that short as they came out of the timeout a little quick. 6:15 remaining, 84-60. Hortonville up and headed to their 4th win of the season. Germantown working the ball side to side. Emily Codlow in the game. Actually, Emily Kolda.
Nice pass.
Hammer pass, Cephalou, no good.
Hortonville isn't slowing down, Coach.
KK
Nice,
out of the game. That's a step through travel. Pretty easy call there. You see the squad on the floor for Germantown. Cephalou, Rudy, Pliska, Lobs, and Kolda.
Just in case you want to know, Hortonville is at Oshkosh, Oshkosh West is at Hortonville on Tuesday. In Germantown,
Backdoor, and
well, Pewaukee will be at Germantown. We're at Germantown on Tuesday, right?
Yep. Right idea there with the baseline pass. And in an attempt to save the ball, it caught Michaela right in the schnoz. Correction, Maggie Werner, she's gonna feel that one. Danica Gaz back on the floor for Germantown. Germantown providing that pressure, absolutely. This is what this squad does.
Yes.
You know, they're on the floor at practice and they're providing all this different type of pressure as a squad, as the scout team. So they should be used to this. Dribbling lane, nothing there. Werner, left hand, good. Michaela Werner didn't panic, found the right shoulder, and able to finish. Cephalou, correction, that's Cephalou. Shot no good, Lobs, she went after that rebound. She was determined to get it, and she's gonna go shoot a couple of free throws because of it. A year ago, Calla, 71% from the line.
Yes, she was.
Stick around for our W7 player of the game after this one. Free throw good. We're gonna have a tough choice.
I thought it was between you and I.
I said we're gonna have a tough choice. Second one good. Lobs hits them both. Look at the defense by Cephalou. She gets a steal, misses the shot, but the putback, Danica Gaz. I like the spark that Amber Cefalou's giving them.
Well, we liked her last year on the JV team. Remember,
Nearly
Coach?
steal, travel. giving this crowd a little something to get fired up about. Coach Rotka doesn't like it. She takes a timeout, a 30. We're going to take it with them. It's been a long day. This is game 5 on the West Court. Timeout on GTV. Sponsored by JV.
She's next. She's the next.
Inbound play, score!
Gotta like that.
Danica Gaz with the basket. Danica's going to get called for a foul now. And now, go walk into the other end. Trinity McCavo is going to shoot a couple.
I kind of like what Coach Stuvey's doing right now, resting his starters and letting these kids get some experience. And as you and I know last year, he did that quite a bit. He got kids playing time, and it's amazing what happens the following year.
This will be Germantown's first loss in almost a year.
Yeah.
They lost in the second week of December, maybe the third week, maybe. No, it was early January.
It was early January.
It was after the break. It was nonetheless. Only lose 2 times in a calendar year. Not bad.
Yeah.
And you hoisted a gold ball, and that's the important thing. But this is this year. This is going to be a learning game, and Tuesday as well against Pewaukee.
Well,
and then Friday night they start conference play against Hale at Hale. Left hand layup, Amber Cephalou.
well, and as we were talking off air many times about their sectionals, they have the Pyramid,
Layup good.
Kaukauna, and DSHA, and they can beat all 3 of those teams, so they could get back to state. Boy, Hortonville just doesn't give up. Do you think Hortonville wants to score 100 here, Coach?
100%. Uh-oh. Something happened with our camera, G. Might be a dead battery.
Where?
Up on top.
Uh-oh. Do
We gotta get a battery.
Ed's off to get the new battery for the to take it up. Our battery wore out on the main camera. The refs are helping us out right now, giving us a little time to get it. Seplis hit her second one. Kelly is pushing the ball up the court for Pepler. There is no quit in Hortonville and no quit in Germantown. This is going to help both teams throughout the season. Great hustle.
All right, we got our camera fixed. 92-69. I'll add a couple of points. Cross-court pass deflected. Yep, other way.
That's Kelly.
Yep. Coach Stuvey still coaching his squad up. I like it. You got to keep doing it. I mean, there you're on your team. You coach them all. Saying you got to come around, come to the ball.
And that's what I like about Coach Stuvey. He plays a lot of kids, and he coaches. And he has that calm demeanor all the time.
Inside, shot good, wow. That's Carly Marks. They don't stop. Skip pass, 3 on the way, short. Rebound, Ava Van Ornum.
You did that well.
Drop step, travel.
In for Hortonville, number 4, Olivia Miller.
They all are. They're really good.
They are good.
125 and counting, 94-69.
I mean, I'm looking forward to the next game.
Man, to the
see
hoop,
how
no good.
Appleton East is live. But I'll tell you, I'm impressed with Hortonville, Coach.
Yeah, we talked about it. We anticipated this could be a sloppy and ugly one for Germantown just because they don't have the experience yet.
But they scored almost 70 points.
Right, and she's stepping out of bounds.
Against one of the best defensive teams we've seen in a while.
Yep.
I mean, the only other Germantown's team last year was phenomenal in the second half of the season.
Mike, Carrie Newcomer, Anna, Brad, Ethan, Boban, M, Michael, we do appreciate you checking in. Sorry we didn't get to the comments, but we do appreciate the comments that you sent out to us. Wasn't Germantown's night, but this is going to go a long way for them. And GTV is going to bring you that next game Tuesday as Germantown hosts the Pirates of Pewaukee.
That's going to be an interesting game on Tuesday, Coach. I think Germantown is the better of the two teams, but those two freshmen for Pewaukee are special.
A lot of development from both teams, a lot of players stepping up, taking that role, that next level role. And it should be a good one. Amber, drive, pull up, she's fouled.
She was our favorite sophomore on the JV last year, wasn't she?
She was nonstop, going 100 miles an hour. We got a chance for when we'd set up, we'd sit and wait for the JV game, and as Coach Stuvey reminded us, there were how many overtime games on the Germantown squad last year, so we saw a lot of Germantown JV basketball.
Yeah, and she always played hard and had a smile on her face all the time. And she looks like she grew a little. Maybe it's the bun.
Second one, good. Pitch it up ahead. Olivia Miller. Top of the key, 3 on the way, no good. Offensive rebound, Marin Bauer. Pass and finish, Carly Marks. 20 seconds remain, we're ticking it down. Stick around for the W7 Jolly Good Soda Player of the Game. Yes, it's GTV, but in this tournament, still gonna go out, get ourselves a Player of the Game. Being at the Thanksgiving tournament, not something we would normally do.
How do you say Five's last name, Coach?
5 on which team,
On
Coach?
Germantown's.
That's JC Manny.
She's fearless.
She's at the line.
Yeah, she just went to the basket with no thought. I mean thought, but aggressively. And she's smiling that she banked it in now.
Well, banks
Banks
are open
count.
24 hours these days. You know, you just go through the drive-through. Second one, no good. And that should be our final, 96-72. Stick around. Player of the game coming. GTB, our first loss since January. 17-game win streak is over. What a growing game. 96-72. Stick around for our back live with our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. Maggie Werner. Have you guys taken a deep breath yet and let it go? You guys looked so angry out there. Let's go back a year ago. You played Germantown. Again, we talked about this yesterday. The most intense first half of basketball we saw last year. Was that on your mind today, what happened second half of that game and going forward?
Yes, for sure. We prepared so much for this game. We prepared to defend them collectively this time, and it definitely showed. We were so much better coming into this game this year than we were last year, and we showed it tonight. So yeah.
Your length, your speed, your athleticism, it's going to be tough for anybody in the state to match. There's a team that's playing next. Is that the team that now that you cross this one off, do you circle the calendar and when you got Appleton East on the schedule next?
Yes, we're definitely looking forward to playing Appleton East, and I'm very confident in who we have and that no one can defend all the people behind me. So.
Coach Ron Gavinsky, my partner, and I we haven't seen them play yet, but I would agree. You guys are deep. You keep coming at teams. We saw it yesterday. We saw it today. You guys don't panic. You also seem like you have a little fun. Even though you didn't have smiles on your face, you still seem like you guys have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we do.
And I think winning helps that. Okay, now you get to relax a little bit. What's the goal? What's the number one goal going forward?
We want to play to a standard every single game, so we don't look at the scoreboard. We just want to make sure that every single day we're getting better and that each of us are pushing each other to get better every single day. We don't care who the opponent is. We know it's going to be a battle every single night. So we just want to be playing our best basketball by end of February. Makes
perfect sense. Great answers. Great answer. Maggie Werner, our W7 Jolly Good Soda player of the game. One final question. Who does W7 do this for?
For the girls!
There it is, Maggie Werner. our player of the game. Stick around. Game